Yeah, because the swing and miss stuff is a huge glaring problem in the Astros lineup. You had Yainer Diaz and Jose Altuve who chased some of the most pitches outside of the strike zone. And that was a theme. You know, three or four of the hitters in this lineup just chased the heck out of the ball. And that's what you don't want to see. Now, when we're talking about Zach Cole, it automatically makes me think of what place does someone like a Bryce Matthews have, if any? Because if it looks like you're going to have Isaac Paredes back, you're going to have Carlos Correa there in the infield, then you have Jerry Pena, then you have Altuve, who I think is primarily going to play second. Christian Walker's not going anywhere. Where does Bryce Matthews play if he plays? Where does Cam Smith play? Obviously, right field. How do you see Cam Smith? How do you see Bryce Matthews in 2026? Because I think they both have two different unique situations.
Yeah, it really comes down to, I think those plans that maybe weren't expecting to have Carlos Correa on this team. And when you're kind of looking at the future of those spots, I think someone will probably get moved just position wise, or if there's a trade that opens up, one of those veterans can kind of get out of one of those spots and they do it. I think Cam Smith will probably stick in the outfield though for the time being. That left side of the infield is really tied up with Correa and Pena. And in my opinion, I think they should extend Pena and probably buy out some of those arbitration years if they can, and really get him kind of locked in through 30 into his early 30s. But just with that as well, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they give Bryce Matthews a look in left or center. A lot of these athletic shortstops that can play around the diamond, they've tried him in the outfield before, and the Astros have not been afraid to do it.